guys, this is FortDefender and welcome back to yet another Pokemon video. Today we're actually going to be doing my top 10 favorite Pokemon, and this is completely separate from my top 10 shiny Pokemon, like favorite shiny Pokemon, which I might be doing in the future, so stay tuned for that. But yes, top 10, and they're completely different, keep in mind. But before we jump into which Pokemon are my absolute top 10 favorites, I want to give a mention to the starters because I feel like they should go into their own category, because you're pretty much meant to like them more if you choose it, because you're going to play through the whole game with them usually. So I'm going to shout out Venusaur, Swampert, Tepig, Incineroar, and Torterra. So now let's jump into the top 10. Number 10, we've got Ditto. And Ditto is one of my favorite Pokemon just because of how cool the concept of Ditto is. He can turn into any Pokemon. And it does remind me of Kirby a bit, and Kirby's one of my favorite all-time Nintendo characters, so that counts. That helps Ditto out a lot here. And I loved using in Pokemon Moon an Imposter Ditto with a Quick Claw for PvP against the legendaries. I don't know what EV spread I gave it, but it was amazing. Probably max out speed. But yeah, Ditto is definitely one of my top 10 favorites, and number 10. Number 9 is Deoxys. And Deoxys to me is just so cool because Pokemon Emerald is my favorite all-time game. I really like the Hoenn region, so there's a lot from Hoenn that is really special to me. And Deoxys is just so cool with the ability to change forms and it being like an alien, and it's like a cross between like a robot and an alien. It's so cool. I mean, how can you not like Deoxys? I just think the design is sick, and yeah, it's just really cool how they can change forms. Number 8 would be, again, Pokemon Emerald from the Hoenn region, Rayquaza. Rayquaza, I love dragon types. They're my second favorite type, and Rayquaza is the face of dragon types to me. I think it is the coolest dragon type out there. The design speaks dragon as loudly as you can, and the patterns and the designs are just so cool for Rayquaza, and the fact they can Mega Evolve makes it even cooler to me. I just think that Rayquaza is the best, even though it has a 4x weakness to ice. Number 7, I don't know, you're probably going to say I'm weird, but number 7 is actually Swinub. And this is because when I started Pokemon Go, it was the day of Swinub Community Day. And those were the first Pokemon I ever caught, first shinies in Pokemon Go. Probably my first shinies ever in like catching them myself in like all of Pokemon. So it's extra special to me, and I just think Swinub is so cute. Number 6 would be Dragapult. Now this is a new one, and I have to say when Galar came out, I was skeptical if I would like any of the Pokemon in it, but they've really, really grown on me. And Dragapult is because I got a shiny Dreepy in 17 eggs, and it was just the most exciting thing ever, because that was my first Sword and Shield shiny, and I did everything I could, and I've used it for competitive PvP ever since I evolved it to Dragapult, and it's always been a part of my team, so it's just extra special to me. And it's a Ghost and Dragon type, my favorite and second favorite type, so definitely. Number 5 is Magnezone. Now, this is going to be weird because you're like, oh, Magnezone isn't good. It has a 4x weakness. Yes, it does have a 4x weakness to ground, but it has Levitate, and it's immune to poison. It takes resistant damage from electric attacks and can't be paralyzed. I mean, it has like, and if you use Levitate, it has an immunity to ground. I mean, it's a cool Pokemon all around, and it has really, well, pretty good speed, and I just think if you play it right, it works really well. And I even had one on my competitive Moon team, and I really liked using him so much that, yeah, I really like it. And I like Magnemite and Magneton a lot too, so that helps. They're probably lower than 10, so that's why I won't mention them, but Magnezone can take that spot there. Number 4 coming in is Mimikyu. Now, I don't really care for the fairy type as much. I think it's too overpowered, like the dragon type was. But Mimikyu is a ghost Pokemon, and I really like its design, its lore, and the ability it has that it prevents damage. It takes a little bit, so you can get setups like Sword Dance and all that out. I've used it on my competitive team for sure. that's why it's one of my favorite Pokemon. I just love the lore behind it. It's like, I'm gonna copy Pikachu because Pikachu is so popular. I just think that it's so fun the way they designed it. So Mimikyu, definitely in the top. Now, number 3 would be Litwick. And if you don't know already, if you haven't been on my channel too much, you might not know it. But I've done so much with Litwick. You can see that I really like Litwick. I talk about it all the time and being one of my favorite Pokemon, so that's definitely why it's number 3. I just think the design is so simple yet so cute and so powerful. Ghost Fire, I love that. So I just think the design is awesome overall, so that's probably why Litwick is one of my favorites. Now, number 2 is going to be Giratina. Origin form. Don't care as much for Ultra form, but Origin form Giratina is awesome. And it's a Ghost and Dragon type first and second for my favorite types, like I said. Just the idea of Giratina is just so cool. And that having like 2 really strong types to me is awesome. And it resists so much. I have a note because I'm trying to hunt it in Dynamax Adventures, and more than half of the times I can't even defeat it because it has so many resistances and the teammates are horrible. CPUs, not real people. But just Giratina is so cool. Overall, design, concept, everything. Now, number 1. Everybody that's been on my channel for a little bit already knows the answer. Probably even if you've been on the channel for like 30 seconds, you probably know my favorite. It's on my channel logo as of currently. It's my channel banner as of currently. It's my watermark as of currently. It is Chandelure. Chandelure is my top Pokemon out of all of them. My favorite of all time. And like, as much as I like Litwick, Chandelure, just the design is that much better. It has that Ghost Fire type, which I love, but the design is so cool. Probably like Pokken Tournament help make it my favorite even more because I just love creaming people with that. I went on like I didn't lose for like 400 battles with Chandelure. I think I still haven't lost in that game. But Chandelure definitely, and that having that like prankster type image in the games is just like, to me, I think is like really cute, and I really like Chandelure because of that. So definitely number 1. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's pretty fun to make. This is just an opinion video. Doesn't have to be your favorites. I would like to hear your favorites in the comments down below though, guys. And as always guys, thanks for watching.